this weekend against Arbroath. What's your thoughts heading into the game?
Looking forward to it, obviously. It's the Challenge Cup is what it is. It's been well documented about pros and cons of it, I suppose. Not the ideal draw, but it is what it is. We get on with it and we'll go down there and see if we can get a win on the board.
Has it come at perhaps the wrong time for you? Because obviously you got that point last weekend in the league. Would you have been looking to maybe just build on that instead?
In an ideal world, yes, but Scottish football's far from ideal at that. I don't get the start of the whole season where we play 2 games and then we have got a break and then we play another 2 games and we get this break. It seems that the league season really struggles to get going. But as I said, it is what it is, and we'll use it, I'm sure, like most teams, to make a couple of tweaks here and there. But with the thought of going down there and getting a positive result.
And I suppose on the other hand, if you can get a positive result, and against Arbroath, obviously a strong team in your league as well, that could give you the momentum to build on going forward in the league. Yeah,
100%. Yep, that's exactly what we'll be saying. I mean, we need to get a win somewhere. As quick as possible, and as you say, if we can do that, then that's exactly what we hope it does, is give us that momentum going into a tough couple of games. I think it's away to Wraith and home to Dundee United, our next 2 league games. So yeah, that's what we'll be aiming to do.
How frustrating has the start to the season been for you, not getting any victories? Yeah,
very frustrating. I mean, we knew the League Cup was going to be tough. We did kind of use the League Cup as pre-season because we'd only, because of the Scottish Cup final and the limited time off that the players got for the second year in the trot. We knew that the League Cup was going to be tough, but we were hoping, that the start of the league campaign would be better. Absolutely no doubt. For one reason or another, it's not been like that. But I say we've got to try and find our form. The form, it's been weird. The form between the 2 boxes has been, I actually think, pretty good. I think we've been on top in a lot of the games, but at one end we've made crazy decisions and crazy mistakes, and then the other end we've been missing our chances, which doesn't add up to a lot of points, unfortunately. But in between that, the basis is there. It's just fine tuning the cutting out the mistakes and then being more clinical at the top end of the pitch.
And you brought in a couple of new faces before the transfer window closed. I mean, how much do you feel you do have the squad there, despite the mistakes and not taking your chances, that you can still go on and challenge in the Championship this season? Yeah,
that's the one thing, Steph, where I think our squad is stronger now. We're myself and Billy were down there just now looking at a potential what changes we could make and we've got plenty of them. We go back a year and we played our under-18s in the Challenge Cup against Hamilton because we were so depleted with injuries, so that's why there's still 2 or 3 the long-term ones out. The rest of the boys are fit, so we've got plenty of options there, and these guys should really be making the decision for the Wraith game next week hard by their performances tomorrow. What day is it? Saturday.
Yes. And will you be fielding a strong team then, if you're looking to sort of build that momentum?
Yeah, well, we make, as I said, I think every team will make changes in the Challenge Cup, especially at this time of the season where you do need to get boys up to speed a little bit still. But it'll still be what I would think is still quite a strong team. It won't be wholesale, but there'll be some changes there, and but as I said, the fact that our squad is stronger and is a little bit deeper, we won't have to jump into the under 18s this season, and it will be all, it's all fringe players, all first team players that will be involved.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
Thanks, Steph.
Obviously early in the tournament, Barry, but does the prize of potentially challenging for silverware, something that players can feed off at this sort of early stage in the season?
Yeah, again, and I go back to the thing about the Challenge Cup is it is a strange one. It's probably not until you get to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals that you're really, you get into the nitty gritty of it, and so I think it's just with the, first of all you try and avoid a long distance journey, so Arbroath wasn't too bad for us, but. No, it's just more about, like we said to Steph there, about just trying to get some confidence into the players. I think that's the one ingredient that's really missing. So it's using that opportunity to try and do that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you touched on the last few weeks, and I suppose in seasons gone by, recent seasons, you've started quite well, and then perhaps had a dip later in the season, but I suppose if you can, get this difficult spell, out of your system, then the hope will be that, you can only kind of get stronger as the season goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think the players, I don't know for what reason, but they've shown that in the last year or two, where they go on these good runs and then hit a little dip, hit a bad run and then pick up again. So, yeah, we're hoping that needs to turn the corner sooner rather than later, and like I say, we hope that starts on Saturday, and which is why we'll be taking it. Well, we take every game seriously, but it will not be a throwaway one like it potentially was last year.
Mm-hmm. And obviously you brought Morgan straight into the side last week. Is Nicola part of the group now? Has he joined in with the?
We're not yet. We're expecting him to arrive very shortly. I'm not sure the ins and outs of that. I just know that he's not here yet. So yeah, Morgan and obviously Max made their debuts last week and showed up well, I thought. So yeah, as I said, there's a bit of depth there, plenty of competition for places, along with a couple of young boys that have come on and have done well as well. So yeah, squad wise, it's looking we're looking healthier, as I said, than at any time of last season. That's for sure.
Great, all the best.
Cheers, Andy.
Last week, the positives last week, the first sort of 45 minutes, 55 minutes was like the old ICT, wasn't it? I mean, it was good to get the first goal, but is it just trying to put teams away now? Because I think Billy's spoken about the last club, he's getting that first goal and just getting it over the line. Is that something you boys been working on?
Yeah, we've been working with the strikers, like I said earlier. We're missing big chances at big times. So we've been working with them on that. We'll do a little bit more of that today, Stevie. But yeah, it's. I thought last week, like you said, I thought the first half, after about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, we were a wee bit nervy, but we got into the game, got our goal. But then the longer the game went, that nerves come back again, because you're so desperate for that result, and you could sense it in the team. And I say, unfortunately, we were just working on making a little tweak when Dunfermline equalised, which was a shame. And then you get two big decisions that go against us. I think the manager spoke about one in the first half where it was the defender played the ball back to Brooksy, but there was also one in the second half which was, I thought Brooks was online when he actually went on and scored and actually got booked for it. But so just little breaks, Steve. I think when things are going against you, the breaks seem to go against you as well. But the only thing we keep saying to the players, the only thing that gets you through this is hard work, and that's what we're demanding from them.
A few changes, I know it's a bit of a dilemma for you and Billy, sort of you want to make a couple of changes to give boys minutes, then also have that continuity for obviously the eighth game. But it gives you a wee window to what to expect from Arbroath later on in the month when you get down there again, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. We're down there again in 3 weeks' time. So it gives us a look at them, unless they make wholesale changes, obviously, because I think they carry quite a big squad as well. So I'm sure Dick will be wanting to give his players, his fringe players, a little bit of game time. But yeah, as I said, it'll definitely do that, and we ourselves will be making a few changes. That's for sure. Just as I said, just thanks, mate. Cheers, Stevie.
Hi, boy. Just looking for team news in the injury situation. Anyone coming back anytime soon?
Nothing to report. Well, really, I mean, the only 3 injuries, as far as I know, are still Roddy, Lewis, and Welshie. At the minute, none of them. Well, Lewis is obviously long term. Roddy, quite long term, and Sean's hopefully going to start training shortly, but nothing immediately. So there's no real changes. But the good news is there's none going the other way either. There's no one picked up anything in training this week with a closed doors game on Tuesday, and no one picked up any injuries either. So yeah, we're good to go. We're squad heavy for Saturday.
That's great, Billy. Thanks.
Okay, well.
Cheers.
Right, guys.